Now, this is very exciting because it really fits into what South Farm does, where we're planting the legacy trees that's going to be on campus. Because what we have is that they have went out and selected the trees, the mother trees that they want to collect the nuts from. They've grown those seedlings up, and now planting them out here to evaluate them to see how they work for what's going to be on campus. When you see those columns, those tree-lined green area in Jesse Hall, that's what is MU.
The story of the Francis Quadrangle and the pin oaks is all about, we have pin oaks that have reached their maturity, and it's really time to look at a replacement strategy. And instead of having one species of oak out on the quad, rightly so, it's been determined that there should be a diversity of oak species. And so the trees that you see in this nursery, the species that have been selected, have come out of a long conversation with some of the greatest minds in trees. And we've selected this particular group of oak species that are now, they were babies that were brought up to a larger size container, and now they've been planted in what's called a grow bag that's in the ground. It's a 30-inch diameter bag, and will be growing in real soil rather than an artificial media that's made up of pine bark and peat moss and that type of thing. They're going to be growing in real soil, and in growing in these grow bags, the roots become very concentrated in that space, so that when the tree is harvested, ultimately being lifted out of the ground in this bag, you'll have the whole root system.
These trees will be evaluated. Only the best, only those that shape the best, that have the best color, then will go on campus. That's pretty exciting.
The Francis Quadrangle is what everyone thinks of when, of the University of Missouri Columbia campus. And it's the one area of the campus where alumni such as myself can come back to, and it's kind of the way it was when we were students. There's been so much that's changed for the good on the campus, but the Quadrangle has, you still have the historic buildings, and yeah, we have these pin oaks that will need to be replaced, and we're looking at an incremental way so it's not a sudden loss of all of these trees, so that these trees can supplement and eventually replace those pin oak and maintain that legacy. It's a really wonderful project because it's highly collaborative. A lot of alumni associated with forestry and horticulture are involved. People from the green industry are involved, and some of the great minds of trees and the latest tree technology and tree selection have all come together and have really made this a focus point of working with the university on this highly visible area.